Bon dia. As you can see, I'm still not at home, so that means that we have been continuing with odd jobs this week. Grant has been making great progress with prepping the walls for paint, but we're going to show something a little more interesting than scraping lime wash off the walls. Weather patterns seem to be changing around the world with tornadoes in Belgium, hurricane force winds in Norway, and a lot of named storms throughout Europe. After my experience with Hurricane Irma in St. Martin, I tend to be overprepared, but I think it's justified as you can see from the photos. And we have decided to add hurricane strapping to our roof on our house here in Portugal. Yes, it's probably overkill for Portugal, but it's also good practice for when we move to Belize, and we will be doing something similar with the roof on our house in Belize.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bolt like this. I have some threaded rod that I bent as well, but I'm going to cement this into the hole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up the plate and then cement the bolt in just like that. And then once it's cured, I'll be able to bolt it down and it'll hold everything a little more stable. Not that it's not, it's just, that extra peace of mind. And that's basically it. Now I have 3 more to do. Just like that. Nothing fancy. Just like that. Now I have 1, 2, 3 more to do. So this is the first one I did a couple weeks ago, and it works perfectly. So I just broke a hole in the tile, the brick, and then screwed it into the truss, and it works amazing. Just that much more secure.
As you can see, I've made some progress with the kitchen cabinets. So I have the pieces for the wine rack and one of the cabinet doors primed and ready to paint. So the goal is to have everything painted by the end of next week. Now, most of my time is spent cooking and cleaning and helping the lady that I'm staying with as she recovers from surgery. She is doing very well, and she's gained 3.5 kilos since leaving the hospital. Unfortunately, I have gained 2 kilos. So that was not the plan, but yeah, maybe I need to start eating, some lighter meals myself. Anyway, that's what I've been up to. So I still have a couple days worth of sanding to do on the cabinet doors for our kitchen cabinets, but I decided I would do something a little different today, a change of pace. So all of these pieces are going to be used to create a wine rack behind our kitchen cabinet. The china cabinet that we're using is not quite as deep as your standard kitchen cabinets, so that left a space of about 15 centimeters behind the cabinet to the wall. And in order to fill in the space, make it look more finished and also functional, I'm building a wine rack that will sit behind the cabinets. And it's actually a very good place for a wine rack because you're not going to get sunlight hitting in behind the cabinets. So the slightly longer pieces are going to be the top and bottom of the cabinet. I'm building it as a separate piece and then inserting it into the space. And then all of the shorter pieces will become the shelves. So that is what I'm working on. To start with, I'm using an isolating primer. And once that is dry, then I will be painting it the same color as our cabinets, a lovely sage green. So today I'm priming the one cupboard door that I have sanded and the 2 side pieces for the wine rack. And then I will go back to sanding once this is done. For the front of the cabinets, where you have lots of detail, I'm making sure to get into all of the finer detail with the paintbrush, making sure I have good coverage. So you'll see me going through all of the carved portions with the brush. And of course, you have much better coverage and you get a smoother finish and you eliminate all of the brush marks by using a foam roller. That includes on the detailed portions as well. So you can see I'm getting a much better coverage with the roller and just being careful that I'm not pushing too hard and I'm not getting any drips of paint anywhere. Just taking my time and working the paint into all of the detail.
Got some rhubarb. No strawberries yet though, so no strawberry rhubarb pie. The lemon tree's got a lot more blooms on it. You can see them. And then the peach tree It's starting to open up a lot more too. And the loquat tree is just full. Christina makes awesome jam. They're so tasty. Here's your close-up, Mrs. DeVille. The favas are blooming nicely. They're nice and big now. Tons of flowers. Hopefully we get some beans. And if not, that's no big deal. Once the flowers drop and we do get beans, hopefully. Favas are one of the best nitrogen builders in your soil. So after they produce beans and you pick them, they inject a ton of nitrogen into your beds. And then I will chop them down and turn them into the soil as well for some green compost. Cherry trees are starting to get their branches started. Hopefully we'll get some flowers and some cherries. The guava over there has got some bunch of new leaves. And all potatoes are up. About a month ago we scored a bunch of this AstroTurf fake grass from the Brico Marché. They were throwing it out and we asked if we could have it and they're like, yeah, take it. So what I've been doing with it is laying it for about a month on the weed grass and killing everything underneath so I can plant in it. So this is what I've done so far with that piece I had laid about a month ago. I just did another row of potatoes. So yeah, kills all the weeds and then it's a little easier to dig. So there you go, more potatoes. Ooh, look, we got a bunch of little figs. Look how cute they are. Pomegranate is got a bunch of new growth on it. So hopefully we'll get some flowers. And then some pomegranates. The currants are sprouting. See them there. And then that one over there, starting to get some growth on it. And that one there. So one of today's jobs, I've been ordered to trim the goldenberry hedge down. So that'll be done at some point today. You saw the before, now here's the after. Math. What golden berries? Since I'm free to do whatever I want, I'm turning her golden berries into compost. Ha ha. Got some visitors. Well, there goes Mavis after them. Get him, Mavis. Guard cat. Don't forget to give our video a like, share it with your friends, leave us a comment down below. We love hearing from you guys and it helps our channel grow.
Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. Take care and we'll see you next week. Okay, bye!
Bye.